Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Tatiana is here. Today I'm going to show you how I developed my recording process at home, and I will show you a riff, the same riff, recorded with a different and very affordable setup. When I just started recording myself at home, I used two things, a bass amp and a voice recorder. This one. This is an old and reliable one. I've been using this one for years. It was one of the few things that moved countries with me. And it used to have a soft protector here, but I think I've lost it. It worked fine. It didn't give me the studio quality sound, but that was okay for many purposes. And with a bit of processing, you wouldn't actually tell the difference from the studio sound anyway. This example I'm showing you now is unprocessed and raw. Then I upgraded. I got a mic and a mic stand, and I connected the mic to the same recorder. This is what I got. Do you hear the difference? This setup can work pretty well, and the audio quality is a little better. The nice thing is that this setup, the mic and the voice recorder, is a very portable option, and you can take it anywhere with you and you can record pretty much anything. You can record the electric guitar or the bass via the amp, or the acoustic guitar, or the vocal, or even your neighbor's cat if you really want to get its voice. Not exactly studio level, but it's still good. Now let's talk about audio adapters or audio interfaces, as they are sometimes called. These days people gradually switch to mostly calling them audio adapters, because AI for an audio interface can confuse us. We instantly start thinking about artificial intelligence instead of an audio interface. This one's from Rode, and they haven't paid me for advertising, but I still like this one. It has a universal input and it can handle both XLR inputs for microphones and 3.5mm jacks for instruments. And then I've got this Sinido adapter. Recently I made a detailed review for this one, so check it out if you want. It's smaller, lighter, more portable, but it doesn't do XLR. So it's more of a quick plug-and-go option for a 3.5mm jack. Now, the audio adapter sends the signal to the DAW, or Digital Audio Workstation, on my computer. Here you can edit the sound. I use Reaper, my trusty DAW, and this is not an advert again. Honestly, any DAW would work. They do pretty much the same things, just with different buttons. What matters more is knowing a few basics about sound processing, how to EQ, compress, add reverb, maybe a bit of saturation to shape your sound better. Programs change, but the knowledge and the physics of sound don't go anywhere, so if you have a clue about how it all works, you will be able to adjust to any DAW. So now you can compare the quality of these three audio recordings with different setup I've done. And what do you think? Now you might notice I don't use a mixer. I've been thinking about having it, but for now I just don't need it because I don't record several instruments at once. I record stem by stem, the bass, the guitar or ukulele and my voice and percussion if I need them. What is hard to record with my setup is the piano and the drum kit. However, I have some pretty good virtual instruments, and when I need them I use these sounds as MIDI sounds. If I had to record a full band or an ensemble with only my setup, I would ask them to play stem by stem, but actually I don't like this option very much. There is much more life in music when people can play and record themselves all together, not just stem by stem with a metronome click. I've analyzed many popular hits, and in most of the superstar rockish songs, people didn't record stem by stem. They played and recorded all together. And it's not only the old songs, I'm talking about the modern ones as well. If you take them to the DAW, Digital Audio Workstation, and analyze their rhythm with the robotic click track, you will see that in most cases their tempos slightly vary from bar to bar, they do not mathematically align with the click track, and it sounds more natural. I've recorded my bass for bands many times using the click track, but if I wanted to make a really super cool hit for my own project with real musicians, I would ask them to play all together and I would record them in a good studio with a good mixture. I could go without a studio setup, recording some chamber music with classical instruments like with strings and woodwinds, but I would need to have different microphones for them and a mixture for the recording too. But for a solo work for one instrument at a time, this setup keeps things clean and simple and my desk uncluttered. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit about the uncluttered desk. So most often I use an audio adapter or an audio interface plugged into my computer. This is how I record sounds for different music projects, for bands, for films sometimes because I do work on films as a composer. Audio adapters that can be plugged into your phone, you can record even straight to your phone, let's say to a GarageBand as a DAW in your iPhone. But personally, I like the comfort of having a big screen, the proper plugins and a full DAW setup, especially when I'm working with audio and video at the same time. When I need this desk for some other home purposes, all the pieces of equipment go easily into their boxes. And all the boxes go into the wardrobe, and it takes just a minute or two to set up everything and to take everything away. So this is my recording setup. Compact, flexible and good enough to get professional results with a high quality sound if you know what you are doing. If you'd like me to go deeper into how I mix and edit my tracks and what plugins I use for my bass, let me know about it in the comments. I might make a video about it. See you next time and happy grooving!